it is taken very seriously, and thank you for the question. And this is exactly why NATO is stepping up when it comes to hybrid, cyber, etc. And we have agreed on policies there to really be more effective in this area.
I can just imagine someone sitting in the Kremlin, moving a joystick and saying, let's disconnect Ursula von der Leyen from GPS. Let them land using paper maps. I don't know. Why didn't we just steal the maps then? I think all of you watched with bated breath the hysteria that unfolded in the Western media over Ursula von der Leyen's plane. Supposedly, someone stole the signal from Ursula's plane and it had to land using paper maps. I'd like to dwell on this issue in more detail. I don't know what kind of crop duster Ursula von der Leyen is flying that she has to land using paper maps. But at the same time, I'd really like to see those paper maps. Couldn't they publish them? I'd just like to take a look at how Bulgaria is marked on the paper maps that Ursula von der Leyen's plane uses to land. What color is it shaded in? But of course, this is just, the daily fake news machine in the Western press. They generate fake news, of course, with that whiff of Russophobia, just non-stop scaring Europeans with the mythical Russian threat. But at this point, it's just a joke. I think quite a few of these jokes and memes will be created. Send them in. We'll publish the most interesting ones. I'm being serious right now because it really is funny. No, but it's not just paranoia, it's also a cynical calculation. They need to distract their own people from the constantly worsening socio-economic situation in the EU, from seditious thoughts about the real culprits of the European crisis. And those are the irresponsible, thieving political elites of the European Union, who are driven solely by the opportunistic idea of enriching themselves, and they do this at the expense of the well-being of EU citizens and the prosperity of future generations. They continue to feed the insatiable tourist hydra from Bankova Street in the vain hope of, as they have come up with in their fevered imagination, a so-called strategic defeat of Russia. These latest rumors about Ursula von der Leyen and her plane landing using paper maps just reek of desperation. Well, just look for yourself. Western media have erupted with yet another sensation. A plane carrying the head of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, allegedly had to land at the airport in the Bulgarian city of Plovdiv using paper maps because the GPS was disabled. Supposedly, the loss of the satellite signal was considered a hybrid attack by the Kremlin. I can just imagine someone sitting in the Kremlin, moving a joystick and saying, let's disconnect Ursula von der Leyen from GPS. Let them land using paper maps. I don't know. Why didn't we just steal the maps then?
The White House is aware of the incident that you described. In the Baltic Sea, this week there were reports of Russian planes